Hey y'all, so this video is very last minute. I actually she hit me up on Facebook to do her nails today, so that is why it's like very random. I was actually supposed to be doing a set today on myself and using the fairy acrylics acrylic powders that I just got. If you have not checked out that video, I will link it up here for you. But yeah, so this is a completely different video. However, I am going to be announcing the giveaway winners in this video in a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. This is going to be the press-on giveaway that I'm announcing. So if you haven't entered, I'm sorry y'all missed it, but there is another giveaway that I'm also doing for one of my nail art mystery boxes. And if you have watched my previous videos and you know what I'm talking about, then feel free to enter and give your guesses. But yeah y'all, so I am doing this French white set. She actually gave me an inspo pic earlier today and we just kind of fed off of that. She did say that she wanted them to be around about the same length, so I did use some extra long no C curve tips from Dynamic Nail Supply. And I do like the shape of those tips. They're easy to shape and they come in, they're already square. Now my favorite shape are obviously tapered square. I love using tapered square, especially on people with like bigger and wider fingers. I like to use tapered square. However, these nails came out really pretty on her. Like everything, her hands, her nail beds, everything was like really pretty. Now her nail plate was actually a little damaged. I could see some nail damage. However, it wasn't to the point where I would have to refuse service. So we did go ahead and still continue to buff the nails. As you see me doing here, I'm using a 150 grit sanding band. I do not use 80/80 grits on anybody's nails, not even my own. I just feel like it's a little too harsh and I don't really see the point of like putting that on your nails. I don't even know why they make those, honestly. Now I will use the 80/80 sanding band on the nail, the acrylic nail, once it is fully done and I have to like even it out or something, because then you need something more harsh. But other than that, I do not use the 80/80 grit sanding band to prep the nails. I just think that's a little excessive and you can easily damage somebody's nails using a 80 grit sanding band. So anyway, I'm going ahead and I'm using this cuticle ball bit that I got from my last Shein haul. If you have not seen that, I will link that up here for you all as well. I really liked this cuticle ball bit. I actually like it better than the smaller ones. However, the smaller ones, if you have somebody with smaller nail beds and just smaller fingers in general, then you know you can switch it up. But I did go ahead and use the bigger one that I got from that Shein video, and I loved it. It took off the excess dead cuticle area skin, and it worked just as I thought it would and just how I needed it to. So, because y'all know I do not use nippers. So now we're going ahead and we are putting on the C-curve tips, the no C-curve extra. I think these are extra long. Or are they extra long? I think they say extra long on the bag. However, I don't think that these are extra long. I don't know. I really suck at sizing nails. As you can see here, I want to show you all my mistakes. So when I put the false nail on, I glued it on, but it was on crooked. So I just quickly popped it off. And then I filed the natural nail, and I also filed the tip, which you did not see, but I filed the tip on the inside just to scrape it up. And then I put it back on and it fit perfectly and it went on without any issues. And I put it on the correct way this time. It was not crooked. Now, I did file you have to file the glue off if you are re-gluing something to it, or else it will not adhere to the nail. So that is why I did that. And then I just went ahead. It took me forever to size her. It always takes me forever to size people, especially if it's the first time. Usually I forgot to mark her sizes down in the book, but this is my first time doing her nails. I have not done her nails before. But usually what I'll do is, if it's somebody's first time coming to me, I will get their sizes and I will look on the nail and I will see what nail pack that I'm using, and I will write it in a little book that I have of what nail tips she used that day, or she or he, what they used that day, and then I will write down their sizes for those specific nail tips. That is just easier for me to, if they come again, I can just look their name up and know exactly what their sizes are, instead of having to pick out different sizes out of the box and figure out which ones fit their nail. So but I didn't do that today. But I just want to let you know, if you were thinking about doing that, it's a good way to keep track of all your clients and see, like, if you're not that good at pinpointing exactly or eyeballing exactly what size a nail would be, then that is a good way of just picking them up and getting straight to it. So now I did like really, really minimal filing, you guys. I pretty much just wanted them to be as narrow as possible. I don't know if it's just because my application is getting better, but when I used to do nails, and like, even if they would look narrow right here, even before filing, like most of the time I would barely file them, like I'm doing here. But when I laid the acrylic, for some reason, they would just look so wide on people's nails, and I hated that. But now I just think that my application is getting a lot better, and I know exactly how to shape the nail to my desired look, so that I know how it's going to come out even after the acrylic is laid. So they did come out super narrow and just how I wanted them to. They would still had that nice square shape at the end. Nothing was bulky, everything was in place. So I was super happy with how they came out, you guys. So in the photo, it looked like they had a pink or a nude in the set. So I'm going ahead and I'm using my Not Polished Nude Panther. Y'all know I really, really like this color. I actually got I won a giveaway, and I actually got another one of the Nude Panther, so I'm super, super excited about that. I was so happy that I got that, because I am running out of this one. I've used it so much that it's almost gone, so it came in the nick of time, and I really needed it. If you have not seen that video, I will link it above right here for you all. It was a super, super lit giveaway that I got from Andrea Tejada. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, and I do not want to say it wrong, so I'm just gonna say Andrea. But like I said, that video will be linked up here for you all if you want to go check that out. It was like one of the best giveaways I've seen on YouTube as far as nails. It was super lit. So anyway, I just left a lot of this in real time because I wanted to show you all just how good my application has gotten. I don't know where it came from, y'all. Like, it just came out of nowhere. I have not done nails in, I don't know. I don't even know. I think the last set I did were those press-ons, maybe, with acrylic, the like Egyptian type looking ones that I did. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that above right here for y'all. So you can go check it out. I'm probably going to have too many links, so I can't put all the cards there for you to click on, but just go ahead and go through all my videos, y'all. You can binge watch them. So yeah, but I have not done nails. I haven't done anybody else's nails in a really, really long time. I mean, like, it's been well over a month, if not longer, maybe 2 months. Well, no, not that long, because I did this milky white set. I'll link that video up here for y'all too, because I did record that. But I did this milky white set. So whenever the last time I did her nails is the last time I've done somebody else's nails outside of mine. But the application was coming out very smooth. And of course, I do have Not Polished to thank for that, because the acrylic powders by Not Polished are very, very easy to work with, you guys. So if you are a beginner, I do suggest and recommend Not Polished acrylic powders. They are very beginner friendly and easy to work with once you get the hang of it. But yeah, I just kept the foundation in real time, or the application I should say in real time. I do wish that I would have got a little closer to the cuticle as far as like on either side, like the left and right. I don't know what it is about when I lay acrylic. It's something about like one side comes out uneven all the time. Like my left side of the nail always has more acrylic than my right side. And I don't know if it's just because I'm right-handed and I wipe harder on the right side or what the case may be. Yeah, y'all, I don't know. It just always happens. It happens to every nail, no matter what. So I always have to end up going in and filling in a little bit on the right side, or either filing a little more on the left side once I am done. But nonetheless, they did come out really, really good. They were smooth at the end once I filed and buffed them out. So I was super happy with the results, you guys. I was super happy with the application. It could have been better. However, for me, I was patting myself on the back. So yeah. Like I said, I just left a lot of this in real time so you all could just see exactly what I was doing. Now, some of the picture is not in frame, and I think I skip a little bit just because I didn't want to keep showing something that wasn't in frame. But I made sure to zoom in close enough so that you could see exactly how I was placing my cuticle beads, how wet or how dry they were. How I was putting them a little bit lower and then pushing them up. Now, I do wish that I would have made this bead right here a little bit bigger, just so that I could push it up into the cuticle a little better and a little more evenly. I don't feel that I did a great job at this, but I did end up fixing it with another bead, I believe. And y'all will see that in a second. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into the giveaway winners, you guys. So, oh, hold on. No, let's look at this cuticle bead real quick. Let's look at the cuticle bead real quick. And then after I show y'all that, we will get into the giveaway winners. Is this the one that I messed up on or what? I don't know. I can't remember if I messed up on this one or not. I do think, as you can see, I'm tucking it in. I'm just tucking the cuticle bead in, making sure nothing is overflowing, and I just want it to get in there. Like I don't want any lifting, y'all. I do feel like I could have put a little bit more on the right. If you can see that little space, that little gap, make sure that there are no gaps. You don't want any gaps because that can cause lifting as well. It can get snagged on something. So that was one of the mistakes that I said I was going to point out if you have seen my community posts. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that up close and personal. So that is why it zoomed in like that. Hopefully it's a clear picture for you all. Before I announce the giveaway winners, I also wanted to say, I don't know if y'all noticed, but if you go ahead and click on your screen, if you're on your phone, you can click on your screen at the top right. There are going to be like 3 little dots going straight down. If you click on that and then scroll to the bottom, you can see like the resolution of the picture and how the picture is showing up for you. So depending on your service and your service area, the picture will be a little more clearer sometimes, or sometimes it'll be a little more blurry. Sometimes that's depending on where you are in your location and how strong your Wi-Fi is and all that good jazz. But if you are finding that some of your videos, not just mine, but like videos that you're just watching in general on your phone are a little bit blurry on YouTube, you can, always change the resolution of the picture. And what I mean by that is those 3 dots that you see at the top right corner of your screen in this video, you tap on that and then you go all the way down to advanced. And then you're going to pick like the highest resolution. Now, usually you'll see 2160, you'll see 1080, I don't know what the other ones are, 720, 460, 360, I think. Those are all resolutions. You do not want to, usually 720 and 1080 are the best that are like everybody uses. So if nothing, make sure that they are on that resolution. But if you want to take it a step further and get a really, really crisp picture and look at somebody's video like super, super clear, then I always put mine on 2160. I think it says 2160p if I'm not mistaken. And once you hit that, I promise y'all, like, you're gonna think that you're looking at, like, I don't know, freaking crystal clear water. Like, that's what it looks like. The picture comes out so perfect. You can pick up on everything. Like, everything is super bright. And I always turn the brightness on my camera as well, or on my phone. I turn the brightness up when I'm watching videos because that also helps me see a little clearer. But I don't know why I'm telling y'all this in this video. It's just something that I thought that even I like kind of missed it, and I wasn't doing it for a very long time. But I've been looking up videos on like resolution and processing, and I thought that I'd share that with y'all so that y'all could view some videos in a higher resolution, and maybe the picture will come out a little better for you all when you're viewing it. Now I upload my videos very, like, I have no patience, so I usually upload it before it's fully done processing through HD. So sometimes my picture is gonna be of low quality when I first post it until about maybe like the second day that it's been up, and then the picture has been processed on YouTube or through YouTube completely. So there's nothing that you can really do about that. But if you are wanting to try it out, go ahead and let me know how much clearer the picture is, because I promise y'all it makes a difference. But anyway, back to what I was saying, we're going to go ahead and we are going to get into the giveaway winner. So this is the giveaway. These are the 3 giveaway winners for the press-ons. And you guys, I am going to be sending the press-ons out randomly. So they are not going to be this one goes to her and this one goes to him and this one goes to her, or him, her, whoever. But they're just going to be I have 3 that I have not touched or opened or anything like that. I just showed you all. So those 3 will be going randomly to each one of you all. So you won't know which one you're getting until you get it. But here are the winners, you guys. I wanted to post y'all up here. And if you see your name in the screen, you have won the giveaway for the press-ons that I showed you all. I will link that video up here for you all if you're wondering what you won, or if you forgot what you entered for. So you will be getting one of those press-ons sent to you. So please, 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 if you have Instagram, please message me on Instagram and send me your address so that I can send them to you tomorrow or Tuesday. It will probably be Tuesday because I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, just with my son and his school and stuff. So it will probably be Tuesday when I send them out. But please message me on Instagram so that I can send you all your press-ons. And if you do not have an Instagram, message me, or you can email me. My email is in the description box below. So yeah, either way works for me. I will get them sent out as soon as possible. And congratulations to you all. So right here, you see me just filling in the little gaps for the application. And this application actually took me a little longer than I wanted it to, just because I had to keep going back and filling in just spaces where I either did not have any acrylic or I did not have enough of acrylic, and I didn't want the nails to be lumpy. I wanted them to be super smooth and everything even. So I did go back and I was just kind of being a perfectionist, or at least trying to, and just fixing my little mistakes and gaps. So that is what you see me doing, especially on this nail. I did that a lot. I did it in about 3 separate places. Another place right here. I just felt like it was dipping a little bit. And this is another reason why you want to always check your side profiles of the nail. Look at each angle of the nail. Do not just look at it straight on or above. You need to look at it from side to side so that you know exactly how it's looking and whether or not it is even or not. So now I am taking a fine 5-in-1 bits. I do have 5-in-1 bits on my website. They are medium grit. They are not fine 501 bits, but if you are going to use a 501 bit for the cuticle area to seal the cuticles, I highly recommend that you use a either medium or a fine grit. Do not use a coarse grit to seal cuticles. It will take off way too much product, and you don't want to take off any product or too much right here. You just want to make sure that no product is touching the cuticle area, or the epinicium, I should say. It should not be touching any skin. So that is what the cuticle bit, or the 501 bit, is used for. I wanted you guys to see exactly how close I get to the skin. Now, this one is a Pana Safety 501 bit. You can get this off of Amazon. I do not have an Amazon storefront. I keep saying that I'm going to make one. I don't really know how to go about making one. I tried to look into it 2 days ago. However, I got sidetracked like I always do. So I will try again for you all tonight and see about it, because I have plenty of stuff that I would love to put on my Amazon storefront for you all, so that you can just go to it and see what all products I use from Amazon. Now, after all the foundation is laid and the cuticles are sealed, we are going ahead and we're going to bring back the shape of the nails. Since we have laid acrylic and sometimes it can lose the shape of the nail, you want to try to keep your shape as crisp as possible while doing the application with the acrylic. However, sometimes you can lose it, so this is just going to bring everything back. And we're just going to file underneath. I always file underneath my nails, like how you just saw right there. I do not see a lot of people do that. However, I do it with every set, even my own. I do that because a lot of the times underneath the nail, you'll feel like ridges, and sometimes one side will be further down than the other. So I just want to make that even. I'm taking off any acrylic that she still has stuck on her fingernails or anything like that. Make sure that, you know how when you used to go to the nail salon and they used to really dig their nails into the side of your fingers to separate the acrylic from your nail? Do not dig in your client's fingers, y'all. But you do want to make sure that you are separating any acrylic, any dried up acrylic that may have gotten on their nails, like right here. That is what I'm talking about. You want to make sure that you're separating it before you file, so that you do not slip up and possibly cut them, or you do not completely file everything that is supposed to be filed. So I do file at angles from the side to side. I file underneath. I file straight up and down, just vertically. I file about 5 different ways, and I do show them all in the filing. The only part that I do not show is when I have the client face their hand towards me, so they are looking at their palm and I can see the front side of their hand. And then I will file straight on, so that is giving me a crisper and more straight file at the tip of their nail. If you know what I'm talking about, I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying. I know I'm trying to look at the video and speak, so that's why I keep having gaps in me talking, if you're wondering. But yeah, I always do that at the end just to make sure everything is completely straight, because if you were just filing the tips just from this angle right here, sometimes they will look straight to you, but then when they look at them, it's going to be crooked. So you just want to make sure that you're getting everything straight on their end and yours. So now I'm just going ahead, and this is a 100 grit file. However, I usually use the 80 grit, but the 100 grit file worked just as good, you guys. These are the files that I got in my last video. Was it the last video? When I did the unboxing of my giveaway box that I won. So I did get these and I tried them out. I do like 100 grit. I've used 100 grit before because I have Tammy Taylor files from Amazon, so it wasn't anything new. They work just as good as an 80 grit. But I did go ahead and I also took the 501 bit before I forgot. I took the 501 bit and I just went under the tips of my nails just so that nothing would be super thick. These nails were like the perfect thickness for the length that she had. I did not make them too thin and I did not make them too thick. I used to have an issue with making nails super thick, so I'm super proud that I'm getting to the point where I can gauge on just how thick and how thin certain lengths should be. And yeah, so they came out super pretty. I love this color. Like, this color nude is just bomb. Like, but y'all already knew that. Y'all already knew that the Not Polished Nude Panther is like a really pretty nude. No matter if you put anything on it, you could have just, like, even when I was done, she was like, this is so pretty. I could leave it just like this. But she had white toes, so we did go ahead and add some white polish to it. Now I am going ahead and I'm taking a buffer and I'm just buffing these out. These are also from Shein, and they are a definite one-time use, because if you want to use these more than one time, they are not going to be any good. However, they do get the job done for a one-time use. And so if you are looking for some cheap nail buffers, Shein has them for you. And I will link that video. Well, I probably won't link that video up here, but I have tons of Shein videos. I have like 5 or 6 now. I think I have 6 Shein videos now, since I did just recently do another one. So yeah, go check that out, y'all. So you guys, when I record other people, I usually only try to record one hand, and sometimes I will accidentally leave the camera running and cut it off mid like hand. So that is why I did not capture a lot of the design on camera. However, I caught enough to where you could see each design. I did each design on camera for you all. Thank God I got it recorded. But in this picture, you already see the pinky and the ring finger done. That French came out so good. I was really like legit like patting myself on the back for that French. Like, even she was like, oh my gosh, this looks really good. And I was like, girl, like, I'm surprised, just like you. Like, who did that? I did. But no, seriously, I was like super surprised that it even came out as good as it did. I was super surprised that I was able to do it as quick as I did too. I was watching this reel or TikTok. I cannot remember where I seen it, but I saw somebody, and this is exactly how they did it, you guys. So they went like this, and then they crisscrossed it. Well, they didn't exactly do it like that, but they crisscrossed it. They crisscrossed the lines at the bottom, and then they just made this little line in the middle, which is obviously stuff that we've already seen, you guys. We've already seen this a ton of times, but I don't know what happened or why it just suddenly clicked for me and came together. But these French tips or deep French, I should say, were very easy for me to do today, and I was super excited. Like, I was so excited because it did not take me a long time to do them. What took me a long time to do was how that pinky, y'all see that pinky in that corner right there? Those took me forever. And I don't know why it took me forever, because I've done nails like that. So I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know if it was because it was the white, and the white had like specks and stuff in it. I don't know what was going on, y'all, but it just took me like a really long time to do. But do y'all see that French? Like, first time. Now, I did mess it up. Granted, I did mess it up, but we just cleaned that up really quickly. Just like this. All I did was get a little bit of alcohol. You can get alcohol or acetone. I know a lot of people use acetone. I don't prefer to use acetone. I just use a little bit of alcohol and clean it up right there. Then I clean the sides. Now, when you see me clean those sides like that, I am not wiping the complete side of the nail. I'm like wiping literally underneath the nail. Like, underneath the bottom of the nail is what I was wiping. So I know it kind of looked like I was wiping the sides and you saw paint come off, but that was not the sides of the nail. You do not want the sides of your nail showing any nude acrylic through it. You want everything to be white except for that French part that is peeking through. That's it. So yeah, then I just do the other nail and I show you all again exactly what I did. This is all sped up. However, it was pretty fast. I did them pretty fast for my liking. Well, for my liking, that doesn't make sense. I did them pretty fast and I was happy about it. Then I also painted the tips of the nail. I know some people don't do this, but I just decided to do it. I don't know why. Like, I just decided to. And I'm glad that I did, because sometimes it does look a little funky if you don't like paint the edge or the tip of the tip or the tip of the nail. Like, it just depends, but it's definitely your preference. There's like no rule on how you should do it. So as you can see right here, I'm not wiping the sides. I'm just wiping underneath the nail. And then I went ahead and cured it. And the last design I wanted to show you all was the one that I had a hard time on for whatever reason, because it's like super easy. I didn't have a hard time on this nail, but the other thumb was like, it gave me hell, y'all. Like, it gave me hell. I don't know what was going on. I had to erase it like twice, but I don't know. We got through it, and this is how I did the design. And that was pretty much it for the white. She just wanted me to paint something white on the nails because she had white toes and she was going out of town. So that is what we did. So the next part is going to be the bling, I believe. And the bling was pretty simple, you guys. I'm not going to go too much into detail just because I kind of ran through it. But I did go ahead and I added some of my new charms that I got from Shein to the nail. I actually forgot to put one of the stones, the tiny stone at the very, very bottom of the middle nail, which I was like depressed about. I did not notice it until after the fact. I didn't notice it until I was looking back at the pictures. So you're going to see that in a second, exactly what I'm talking about. But I went ahead and I am applying the new Beetles Rhinestone Gel. Now, granted, I should not have tried this on a client. I should have tried it on myself first, because y'all know that I love my McCart Rhinestone glue. Like, it does not budge. I do not ever have stones fall off. I heard this is kind of like a dupe for it. So I guess we're going to find out and see. If she messages me and tells me that she has lost any stones, then I will know that this was the reason why. Because I did it exactly how I would do my sets, and my sets never have any stones fall off. I just always put down the glue, and then I go ahead and cure that in the light for a minute, and then I will top coat everything, not the gems, but I will top coat just around it, basically kind of like how you would do a glue bath. And then that's it. I would cure that and everything would be set in place and good to go. Nothing ever falls off. Now I am using some Preciosa. I don't know how to pronounce it. Y'all know I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm using some of those stones today. The pink and the blue one, the blue ones are the stones that I'm using from Hobby Lobby. I will link that video up here for y'all as well if you want to go check that out. Also, I'm gonna on all my other fingers, I'm going to just put a little rhinestone on each one of those. She asked if I could just have something on each of the hands, so that's what I did. I went ahead and I put some orange and blue little rhinestones, the Preciosa ones. I went ahead and put those up there for her, and it came out super cute, and y'all will see that in a second once we get through this nail. This nail took a little while just because I was using a rhinestone glue instead of Zoulay's glue. Now I do not have Zoulay's glue, so I can't really speak for it. However, I do know when people apply like a lot of stones like this, they usually use something that dries a little quicker, and this is why. As you can see, I have to keep fixing like the position of the stones because they keep moving and sliding out of place a little bit. Not so much to the point where I have to like completely do everything over, but they do tilt a little bit because it's not going to dry until it's cured. So that is one thing I will say about glue like this. Glue that has to be cured before it's fully dry. It can sometimes be a hassle when you're doing nail art like this, or rhinestone placement like this, just because it will slip and slide. So that is another reason why I am thinking about getting some Zulay's Bling adhesive. I've heard great things about it. Y'all always tell me to go ahead and get it. I still have not picked it up yet. I don't want to order that one thing. I hate ordering one thing, y'all, and then having to pay for shipping for one thing. So I'm definitely going to order a few things off of her website. I just haven't decided what, so that's why I haven't ordered anything or placed an order with her. But I definitely for sure want to get some of the Bling glue. But anyways, you guys, that is all I've done here. I went ahead and top coated it with the Ultimate Finish Gel from Young Nails. Y'all know I love that top coat. And I am going ahead and I'm taking a little art brush, and I just have some top coat on that as well. And I'm going ahead and I am taking some top coat on it and just fill it in the cuticle areas that I cannot get with the regular brush, just because I did not want it to get all over her skin. So that is why you saw me using that tiny brush to get up in the cuticle area. But that was it, you guys. That is all I did to these nails. They came out super pretty. Yeah, they came out super dope, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Congratulations to the giveaway winners again. And yeah, the next video I'll be posting will either be in an unboxing, because I got some more PR, or it will be me doing a fun set with some fairy acrylic powder. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.